Li Rubing feels a chill down her spine as she realizes that her pistol, once securely hidden beneath the table, is suddenly lighter, missing its magazine. Her mind races, trying to piece together how Wu Chen, the seemingly harmless man standing before her, managed to pull off such a feat. She grips the weapon, her thoughts betraying a flicker of doubt. My pistol was under the table, how did he remove the magazine? She wonders, her confidence shaken, but deep down, she knows the answer. Wu Chen is no ordinary man. As the pieces fall into place, she can't help but marvel at his audacity. Could it be that when he did that, the thought trails off, leaving her both intrigued and unnerved by Wu Chen's mysterious, seductive prowess? Wu Chen's smug grin is more dangerous than the gun he's pointing. As I said, I'm an intelligent businessman, he taunts, casually twirling the magazine between his fingers. And how I removed your magazine is part of my intelligence. Li Rubing's eyes narrow, her confidence shaken yet intrigued. His audacity is infuriating, but the way he effortlessly disarmed her, both literally and figuratively, sets him apart from any man she's dealt with before. Ms. Li, please trust my ability to gather information, Wu Chen continues, lowering the weapon but not the tension in the room. Also, I don't mean any harm, I'm here for money. But the unspoken truth hangs in the air. Wu Chen is here for far more than just money. He's here to dominate this game of wits, and Rubing might just be the prize. Wu Chen leans back with a smirk that screams, I've already won. He knows exactly what strings to pull, and Li Rubing is the perfect puppet in this twisted game. It always takes a motive to get to her, he muses to himself. And it makes sense to do it for money. It's reasonable to mention money to lower her psychological defenses. But Wu Chen isn't just after money, he's digging into the wounds Rubing thought she'd buried deep. Tell me, what else do you know? She demands, trying to regain control, though the shake in her voice betrays her. You're the eldest daughter of the Li family, Wu Chen begins, twirling the gun as if it were a toy. But because you were treated differently as a girl, you wanted to fight to prove to everyone that women can be stronger than men, yet you could not escape the curse of being in your brother's shadow. His words cut deep, each one calculated to destabilize her further. Wu Chen's game isn't just about winning, it's about breaking his opponent piece by piece, until all that's left is someone who has no choice but to rely on him. Wu Chen knows how to cut deep, and Li Rubing's past is the perfect target. Your mother always had your back, he begins, his tone laced with false sympathy. But after she divorced your father, she spiraled, started dating around, making your life hell, even threatened to kill you if you didn't marry Ding Ruilong. Wu Chen's words are like a cold blade, slicing through Rubing's carefully constructed facade. You wanted to run, to escape that doomed marriage, but you couldn't, not with your mother hanging over your head like a noose. He leans in, his voice lowering to a dangerous whisper. You tried to fight back, using 3 fake boyfriends to get Ding Ruilong off your back, but look how that turned out. The first one, suicide; the second, a one-way trip to the mental hospital; the third, framed, imprisoned, and forgotten. Wu Chen smirks, knowing he's got her right where he wants her. Ding Ruilong is a careful man. He made sure no one would come near you again, spreading fear like wildfire, and now, no man dares to get close. Wu Chen isn't just digging up Rubing's past, he's turning it into a weapon, ready to use against her at any moment, and the best part? He's doing it all with that infuriating smile on his face. Wu Chen knows all the dirty details, and he's not afraid to lay them out. To escape that nightmare of a marriage, he says with a smirk, you and Ding Ruilong made a little secret bet, didn't you? He leans in, watching Li Rubing's reaction with predatory delight. Each of you opened a new business, of the one with the bigger empire after 5 years wins the bet. Sounds thrilling, doesn't it? But Wu Chen isn't done yet. Oh no, he's just getting started. But what you didn't know is that Ding Ruilong is playing dirtier than you could ever imagine. He turned someone from your side, a spy, planted to destroy everything you've built. He pauses, letting the implications sink in before delivering the final blow. On the day of the launch, that spy will ruin everything for you. Still think you've got the upper hand? Wu Chen's grin widens, his voice dripping with mockery. Do I need to keep on talking? He knows he's already shattered her illusions, and he's savoring every moment. Li Rubing sits in silence, her mind racing, her face an unreadable mask, but beneath that cool exterior, she knows she's been cornered. Wu Chen has her right where he wants her. With a sigh of reluctant resignation, she reaches for her checkbook. The pen glides smoothly across the paper, each stroke a surrender to Wu Chen's relentless game. Tell me, she says, her voice as sharp as the pen in her hand, who's this traitor? Wu Chen watches with a satisfied grin, knowing full well that he's already won. After all, when you're holding all the cards, the game's just too easy. Wu Chen leans in with a smile that says, I've got you exactly where I want you. He knows the dance isn't over, it's just beginning. Yes, I will, he agrees, sealing the deal with words that carry the weight of finality, but as he tightens his grip on the situation, the door opens, and in walks Feng Yan, the ever-loyal senior assistant. He holds a document, a symbol of yet another layer in this intricate web Wu Chen is weaving. Nisley, I need you to sign this document, Feng Yan requests, his voice steady, almost too calm for what's really unfolding. Wu Chen watches from the sidelines, knowing full well that every signature, every stroke of the pen, is just another nail in the coffin of Li Rubing's independence. Wu Chen doesn't even need to say much as he slams his prey against the desk. The shocked gasp says it all. It's him, Feng Yan realizes, his betrayal dripping with the weight of a guilty conscience. What are you talking about? Feng Yan sputters, his panic barely masking the truth beneath, but Wu Chen isn't here for games anymore. The $5 million in your Swiss bank account, just sitting there for what? A rainy day. His voice oozes with mockery, as though the lie Feng Yan clings to is nothing more than a pathetic joke. Cornered and sweating, Feng Yan stutters, what 5 million? You're mistaken. Wu Chen leans closer, his smile predatory. Oh, you're not going to spit it out, are you? Well, fine. With each word, the tension in the air thickens. He knows he's already won this twisted chess match. Wu Chen has all the pieces laid out, and now it's time to press play on this dark, twisted game. Ding Ruilong calls. Did you get the information? He sounds confident, too confident, but Wu Chen, he's already handling business, literally. With Feng Yan still trembling on the ground, Wu Chen taunts, do you want to keep arguing, or should we finish this? And Miss Li, oh, she's livid, $5 million, after everything you've made by my side, you sold me out for that. Her words cut like a blade, dripping with betrayal and disappointment. Feng Yan, pathetically scrambling for redemption, gasps, I took the money, yes, but... Please, I need to explain, but really, who's buying it now? Wu Chen plays the role of the truth teller, but oh, how deliciously twisted that truth is. Your mother never wanted you chained to Ding Ruilong, just another lamb led to slaughter, but your grandfather, well, he made sure of it. Wu Chen's words cut deep, striking at the most tender part of her heart, but this isn't just about family. Wu Chen, ever the puppet master, warns, Ding Ruilong knows your mother is your Achilles heel. Don't fall for his trap. He hands over the gun, cold and calculating. You decide what to do with him. Wu Chen smirks, leaving her with the sweet weight of revenge. Her decision, simple, go away, I don't want to see you again. Wu Chen's smirk could cut glass as the man grovels on the floor, gasping, thank you, miss, thank you. But Wu Chen isn't fooled. I thought you were going to kill him. Her voice, drenched in sarcasm, bites through the tension. I didn't want to get my hands dirty. He'll be swimming with the fishes tonight. A cruel smile dances on her lips, yet, despite the charade, she's far from convinced. I still don't trust you, Wu Chen. Her sharp gaze pierces through his mask. You must be one of Ding Ruilong's pawns. But Wu Chen, ever the seducer, leans in with a devilish grin. Let me prove you wrong. By being your fake boyfriend, he knows how to play the game, dangerously close to the flame.